Hello and welcome back to another Anivia commentary video. My name is Trizze and I main Anivia. I have around 4.5 million mastery points with her and I picked her up in Season 1. Today I'm gonna be playing against Kassadin with Jace, Nocturne, Jhin and Sona in my team.
Also, this is a Diamond 2 game. Let's go.
So in this video I'll be talking about my thought process throughout the game and I'll try and cover as many macro decisions as possible, and yeah, we'll just like go through the game and have a chill time. So if you're on blue side, I like to go for this Invade. It's a very good Invade. It's kind of the same as I do on red side, but just slightly different. You see my pings there. I want my team to go that exact path because then there's a less likelihood of being seen. You don't want to go straight to the river bush from here, because then they can see you from the tribush. There we go, I shoot my Q here. I hit Yasuo, but they were very late to lane, so I didn't really expect that. But it's fine, we reset and we go mid lane. We were only 3 people anyways. Yeah, even if you're 3 people, I think it's a pretty safe invade, because Anivia's Q is just that strong. It's an AoE stun for, what is it, like 1.5 seconds almost? 1 second, I think. So yeah, don't be too scared of invading with Anivia. Alright, so Kassadin mid lane with teleport. Very, very passive lane, and there's not much that's gonna happen in this lane. We'll just be farming. We got Jace versus Gangplank top lane. So that goes. And we got a Yasuo with Yuumi bot lane in the enemy team. Bit of a strange bot lane pick in my opinion, I think. And when it comes to bot lane, I like my ADCs. I don't like the a ranged ADCs. I don't like when people pick weird picks like AP carries and stuff. Alright, doing some poke here. He's already down to like 2/3 mana, but he's gonna get back, of course. So what I'm trying to do right now is not to push too hard, because I want to be able to zone him out from getting creeps. Or minions, I guess. I guess creeps is more like in Dota.
I have felt this corruption before.
Alright, so I can start zoning him out now. I lose 1 minion there. That was a bit of a mistake. And right now I notice that there's a wave coming, so I stop the wave, so all my minions walk into tower range. And then what I do now is I try and delay the melee minions, so that the next wave also walks into turret. So now he's had 2 waves under the turret now. I even pushed the remaining ranged minions into his turret. And that's gonna ultimately just reset the lane. Or not reset, but it's gonna let me be able to freeze it. So now I can zone him out if I want to. And I'm in a very good spot for any ganks, etc. And I'm also pretty sure he lost a cannon minion, but you know me, I lose my cannon minions as well. It's standard practice. Bot lane getting 2 kills there, a bit unlucky. Now this is a pretty interesting thing. I wall him and I force his flash, and I say this is enough, because I want to farm. And then Nocturne goes crazy there, flashing. And I feel like I was in such a good position, so I didn't really want to... I didn't want to chase. I just stayed. I didn't expect them to flash. That was a crazy move. Nocturne does get a little bit mad here. I still think I made the right choice.
Something ancient stirs.
By not chasing. Because I have flash now and Kassadin doesn't have flash. Which I guess doesn't mean that much, but if I get ganked, you know, it's safer for me. But he wanted me to drop 5 CS for a free kill. But I don't know. That didn't feel like it was worth it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was it worth it? Let me know. I try and like wall away the cannon minion. It was kind of useless. But sometimes you can wall away the cannon minion, especially from melees. So when they're about to die and they're about to last hit the cannon minion, you push it away with your wall, which just denies them the cannon minion. It's pretty frustrating as the enemy laner. Alright, so right now I know that I'm getting level 6 in a couple of minions here, so I try and really try not to push too hard. I want to keep the lane in the mid lane, in the middle of the lane. It's... the mid lane is not moving, is it? There we go. I try and kill one of them now, and then I do ultimate immediately. Boom. I cancel my ult. Boom. To get the last tick of damage. And I recall. I try and recall, like, I don't know, as soon as possible. I don't walk all the way to the tower. It saves a few seconds. It's nice. And since we have Void Grubs coming up in 2 minutes and Dragon is up, I buy Pink Ward. It's, you know, it's not me. I don't know if it's the most valuable thing you can do, but I think it's nice for objectives. I don't like using Pink Wards for warding my lane, but warding objectives is a different thing. Different story.
Think beyond one lifetime.
Our Jhin is not really feeling this game. I mess up the farm here a little bit, but no, actually no, I get it. Waste a bit of mana though.
1,000 lives will I give for the Freljord.
So Kassadin is level 6 now. So I'm trying to be as ready as possible for any ganks he's about to make. Put a ward there to see a Volibear. So it's good with some info like that. Yeah, they got a kill top lane, which is nice. So now I'm hoping that Nocturne resets and goes for the Void Grubs. I'm thinking he goes for red buff and then maybe Void Grubs.
Winter wind.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think I do ping it a few times. We'll see. Volibear ganking bot lane right now. Nocturne has ult, but he is not in a position to ult. I don't think so. Yeah, I really want to do Void Grubs. Since they changed Void Grubs recently, so there's only one spawn of Void Grubs, which makes it a little bit more important, I think. The Nocturne is moving up here. Kassadin saw me walking up here, so he wards. I pointed out, Volibear is close now. So it's gonna be a difficult fight if we actually go for it. Yeah, I do have my egg. I'm a little late. A little bit higher than Kassadin in EXP. Sitting at 10 CS per minute. Kassadin is following me, but it doesn't really matter. I am ahead of him, so that's all that matters really. We get a kill on Gangplank here. And then I flash wall, and the Volibear flashes away. And we mess up this a little bit, I think. We'll see what happens. I do get a stun on Kassadin. We kill him. Never mind, we do win. And then here, Nocturne starts chasing. Guys, please learn from this. Do not chase. Chasing is never... It's 90% of the time, it's not good. We could have been halfway through these Void Grubs right now, but we just wasted 20 seconds. Because he chased. So yeah. Try and focus the objectives when you can, don't chase too far. I'm gonna lose minions mid lane now as well, because we wasted time. I try and go for Volibear here, but I realized I don't really have mana for E. So I kind of fucked up. But I'm Anivia and I have teleport. So I noticed that Volibear has no CC at the moment, so I just TP out. Yeah. See ya. See ya later. Drop him with a see ya in the old chat. Yeah, I did lose a wave or something, so yeah, that was bad. We should have done the void grubs way faster.
An enemy has been slain.
I went from 10 CS per minute to 8 CS per minute from that void grubs. See if I can recover. Jin is not very happy about this jungler. Or no, this support actually. I feel like it's such a classic AD carry thing. Oh, yo. I see a pink ward here, but I still go for it. I'm hoping Jin will ult. He does ult, but he's a little bit late with ult, honestly. And then I mess up my Q here. I shoot it straight into his wind wall. And I thought he was going to chase, but he did not chase. And then Jin runs away instead of helping with Yasuo. And we just die. Honestly, I think if we were all on Yasuo, we could have killed him, but ultimately, it wasn't the best gank for me. After I failed my Q, we were kind of doomed. So yeah, my bad on the Q there. Yeah, I'm losing even more farm now. Putting me behind a bit while Kassadin farms mid lane. Not the best. But this Jace is doing some good pushing here in the top lane. There we go, first tower already. It's crazy. Before 12 minutes even. I see Kassadin teleporting. Volibear takes the dragon. So I gotta be careful of the potential gank there. I'll walk north of my lane because I know it's safe. Get some vision in the jungle. And de-ward my bush there. Why not, you know? Yeah, right now, this macro that I'm doing here is it's kind of questionable. Although, luckily, Kassadin doesn't move to bot lane. If Kassadin went bot lane there, it might have looked very bad on me.
I am neither the first nor the last.
Volibear is still bot lane. I take his raptors because of that. But I realize that I have a wave mid lane and it's dying very quickly. So that's -6 creeps. Although I got a raptor camp, so it's somewhat of a trade. I have just enough money for my bits of swiftness. This is a very good item on Anivia, I think. I also like the what are they called? The void boots that has like empowered recall. But I usually just buy that in top lane. Kassadin ganking. I should have been in mid lane and I should have followed bot lane gank there. I should not have taken the raptors. But hey, we're not. No one is perfect, right? We all make mistakes. Get another trip plating. I see top lane there. Is the tower in danger? I don't know.
Take time to reflect.
This is we do some damage on this Kassadin here. Sona did not ult. I think maybe we could have killed him if she ulted. Yeah, we just lost top tower. But we have their top tower as well, so it's an equal trade. Ooh, Yumi walks completely out of position here. We get a 500 gold shutdown. Very nice. I missed my ult completely. But it's fine. We kill him. So that's a 660 gold shutdown for Nocturne. Very nice. Maybe even more actually.
What change
Around
will
800
this
gold.
wind bring?
I continue here a little bit because I know I have egg. So I don't really need to be that scared. There we go. Volibear in the jungle and GP pushing mid lane. Jhin cannot do anything, he's very weak. I try and teleport to kill Gangplank here. Jhin dies. But Jhin is like 0-4 at this point, so it's not really worth that much. Pick up an easy kill on Gangplank with the teleport. Trying to work my way up to 10 CS per minute again. It's a little bit difficult when you fall behind. I actually catch him here, do some damage on him. Because why not?
1,000 lives will I give for the failure.
Ooh, we get him again here. Look at this. I walk up here because I know he's gonna flash up here. Then I saw he flashed over, so I just do this and I kill him. I shoot my Q like way far ahead there because I was thinking he would ult there, but he ulted towards me. Doesn't really matter. We get 2 kills here, maybe even 3. Let's take a look. Now that was a good chase. Some chases are good, but some are not good. Yeah, since we had Nocturne ult, I knew that he could catch up to me if there was any trouble, like Volibear or whatever. That's why I chased. We have Dragon up here. I have to recall though, I have no mana. Without mana, I am very useless. I did not actually see Kassadin walking up to me there, but he almost cancelled my recall. I decide to wait for my Landry and sell my Doran's Fruit. I just felt like it. I don't know if it's the most gold efficient thing to do, but it just felt good.
In every snowflake.
Sometimes you just gotta play with your feeling. We have Rift Herald spawning, or it's actually up since a few minutes ago.
I will not forsake my home.
So let's try and grab that. There we go. Go back mid lane, get some farm.
Neither the first nor the last.
Secure the cannon minion there. Get a little sneaky damage on Kassadin here. I do a lot of damage on him actually. I was very surprised when that happened, I remember. And then I noticed Kassadin, he thinks he's safe, but he is not safe. No one is safe here. There you go. 2 kills. It's pretty fun when the enemies think you're focusing on one person and then you just fire your Q at them. Yeah, this is... I don't know if this is the best trade. I should probably have recall back for GP. But I wasn't sure if I would make it, so I just went for it. And since they're dead for like 10 seconds more, we just go for a little bit more damage. There's no objectives up at the moment, so... It's not like they can rush anything. Yeah, I noticed Kassadin flashed a few minutes ago, so I typed that down in chat. Now we have Eye of the Herald. Remember that, because that's gonna be important later. Nocturne has the Rift Herald.
I will be reborn.
I like that ward. It's nice to sit and sneak behind this wall right there. What I don't like though is me having to swap lanes with Jhin when he's like 0-4. So now Jhin is just sitting mid lane and I'm just shoved to a side lane where I get no farm pretty much. It's probably my least favorite thing about mid lane. The second a tower falls, you're just like exiled. I think I said that in the last video too. Yeah, I'll say it again. I hate that shit. Unfortunately, Jace knocked Volibear away there. Also, I don't know how he got through there, but Volibear got through somehow. Not sure if he flashed or if he ulted, but I go a little bit out of position there, I realize. We don't talk about that. Okay, going a little bit far here. I try and wall away Volibear from everyone else. Jace has a lot of damage, so maybe kill him. Nice, good job. I'm egg form at the moment. So we do end up trading equally here. Throw a Q out there. Not the best idea. Without any vision. Okay, we have no tower to defend there, so I don't need to stay or anything. The only objective up right now is Atakan. We got Baron in 3.5 minutes. 25 minutes. We see Volibear in the top lane there. Being chased by Jace. I don't know how low HP he's got, but that kind of means that Atakan is safe though. They start fighting here. There's no objective nearby. This is not a fight I really agree with, but this is solo queue, so I run there as fast as possible. You gotta... Even if it's a bad fight, you gotta be there. There's no reason to be stubborn. Okay. You see Nocturne top lane right now? This is a very, very bad macro play by Nocturne. Nocturne should not go top lane when both Dragon and Atakan are up. Like, that is #1 jungle lessons. So yeah, that sucks. Nocturne dies, Jace dies. We try and rush Baron and Dragon here to just get it, but Kassadin is nearby or someone, I think. Or Yasuo maybe. I think it was Yasuo. So we don't get Dragon now, because Nocturne went top lane. And then they get Dragon. But maybe we can get Atakan. Yeah, Jace is not very happy about Nocturne's decision there. The better choice would have 100% be for Jace to split push top lane. Especially considering he has teleport up. So yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I say Dragon was spawning just so he knows that it wasn't the best play. But I was like, it's fine though, it's fine. In my head though, I was I was a little bit annoyed. You can't, you gotta be friendly. Of course. But yeah, this also led to them taking Atakan. So they got Dragon, Atakan, and 2 kills from that. So now they're at 3 dragons. Jace is still very, very angry at Nocturne. Jace is just absolutely rage pushing right now. As a top laner does. Classic. Yeah, I see that Volibear's taking our red buff, so I'm thinking, okay, we kill him. Jhin gets a nice stun on him there, a root, sorry. Nocturne ults, and he's dead. So that's a good pick. Especially considering Baron is up in 3 seconds. But then, Nocturne, again, decides to go to the opposite side of the map instead of going Baron. So yeah, some very questionable macro plays coming from our jungle. Jace teleports top lane to try and go to Baron and get the farm top lane, of course. But yeah, Nocturne is taking his time, so Volibear's up in 15 seconds. Jhin gets caught almost, has to flash away. I try and throw a Q, but kind of useless Q, to be honest. Jace, still mad about Nocturne, goes and dies again. The game is just falling apart, isn't it? You can also see my farm, 178 farm at 26 minutes. Honestly, I think that's because I'm sitting side lane and I'm just like running in between fights all the time. Because Jhin, as an AD carry, went mid lane after the tower fell. I think if an ADC is 0-4, they should not trade with the mid laner. I mess up here. I did not think he would go that hard for me. So what I tried to do here is just teleport away, I think. But he flashes the Q. I TP away. But unfortunately, last second, Kassadin silences me. So yeah. Big blunder from my side. I didn't use my flash though. I tried to save that. But yeah, they do get Volibear. But Kassadin is very, very fed now. Or not even fed, he's not fed, but he's just late game. Level 16 plus, Kassadin goes crazy. I guess we all know that. He does fall here though, so that's nice. But yeah, that was my bad. Didn't really expect Volibear to go the ham for me, considering my team wasn't next to me. But yeah, it is what it is. But let's see if we can turn this game around. Maybe with a Baron.
We are all connected.
4th dragon is up now. This would be a good opportunity to try and trade dragon for Baron. But Nocturne is dead at the moment. And GP is guarding Baron.
Think beyond one lifetime.
They take the 4th dragon, getting the Cloud Drake buff. Cloud Soul. This buff is honestly the best buff. Or it's the best Drake Soul for Anivia. Jace flashes to try to steal the wolves from Nocturne. Very mature. But yeah, the Cloud Drake Soul is great for Anivia. She just gets this insane speed, and you can trigger the bonus effect with your ult. Because whenever you cast an ultimate, you get this crazy speed. I thought GP was gonna walk there, but he did not. I'm trying to kind of, you know, be there for Baron right now. No one else is, like everyone else is like too scared to walk up to the Baron. Nocturne doesn't even ult in. I don't know what he's doing. He ults now. And yeah, I try and flash away from Kassadin's ult. But it's useless. Jace is sitting AFK bot lane, so very unfortunate. I report him for negative attitude, verbal abuse, AFK, and feeding. That's my way of getting my anger out, I guess. He doesn't serve it though. Yeah, this was not a victory, unfortunately, but I thought I'd make a video about it anyways. I think it was a pretty interesting game. The game was lost because Nocturne went top lane during Dragon spawn and bot lane during Baron. But yeah, macro, very important, guys. If you're struggling to climb, I would really suggest you guys watch some macro guide. I can probably link one in the description if you're curious. I went from Emerald 4 to Diamond 1 after watching just one video, because it made me realize macro is so important. And I realized I wasn't doing half the things that they were talking about in the video. So yeah, link that in the description, and link a good one if you want to watch some. But yeah, let's take a look at my stats here. Okay, so I got 6, 3, 10. Decent stats. My damage output wasn't the best, honestly, but I feel like I was doing the right things in the game. Jhin was also flaming out, so I threw a report at him too. Let me know if you have some special requests in the comments below, and also if you want me to use a certain skin in the next video, just post it down there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!